up to Maeshowe, Division 2. So you've got the Belfast Benchwarmers, 247.62, coming up against the Gloucester Wolfpack, 197.31. The Crewe Juggernauts, who were on a bit of a rampage, but have come back, but I think they've stalled a bit, 185.78 up against the Darla Destroyers, 209.76. So both these teams were 6 and 6, and now obviously Darla's taking a bit of an upper hand. Shock of the round, you've got the Portland Lumberjacks 152.15 up against the Sandbach Sunsets 197.85, so that's a cracking win for Sandbach against the high-flying Portland Lumberjacks. As Port mentioned on the show on Monday, the high-scoring, not high-flying, Cavac Porkers 262.76 up against the Rainy Cardinals 106.01. I'm just guessing that it must be players out. Oh, we've got empty space. Moore did nothing. Wilson's out by. What's happened on the bench too? But yes, so bit of a low on that one. You got Burncross Pandas, who were 7 and 5, losing 110 to 4.45 up against the Bognor Regis Falcons 179.17. And the Birmingham Giants 248.32 coming surprising the Whitford Educators 173.58. Which puts the Lumberjacks are still sitting at the top of the division, even with their loss. But you now come to have the Portland Lumberjacks and the Bognor Regis, both at 9 and 4, have guaranteed their top 3 spots. They've not guaranteed the bye weeks because of the Whitford Educators, but they've guaranteed the top 3 finish, so they will also enter the Scarabee Cup. You've got Whitford Educators 8 and 5. On the brink of getting into the Scarabee Cup, obviously depending on the last week's results, because the Darla Destroyers with a 2-game win streak have moved up to 4th spot. 2-game losing streak, the Burncross Pandas have slipped down to 5th. The Belfast Benchwarmers sitting in the 6th spot at 7 and 6. And then you've got the Sandbach Sunsets at 7 and 6. The 2-game win streak, and the Crewe Juggernauts, like I say, stalling after coming back for a couple of weeks, also at 6 and 7, but along with Cavac Porters, who had another good win as well. 2 good weeks in a row with 2 good scores, but 1 win, 1 loss, because you are up against the top team. So, playoff implication here. I'd have to look at the fixtures for next week, but this is just crazy. Because the Crewe Juggernauts are the 3rd highest scoring team in the league, and are currently sitting in 8th spot, which is a bit crazy. But they did have a good start and had a bit of a sticky spell in the middle. But if it comes down to points scored between 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, obviously they will be the top of all that. So it's basically in their hands. You're hoping that they're going to play one of the teams that are actually 7 and 6 to help them knock one of our opponents out. But we'll look and see who's got who. Well, there you go. The Belfast Benchwarmers are playing the Crewe Juggernauts, so that would knock them out to 6 spots. Sandbachs are playing Cavac Porters. Oh, that's going to be a tough one for Portbelly, because they would jump above, potentially on points as well. So Sandbach could slip all the way down to 9th. You've got the Belfast Benchwarmers are coming up against the Crewe Juggernauts, so 7 and 6 against 6 and 7. The Darla Destroyers up against the Gloucester Wolfpack, so barring any slip-ups, they should be into the playoffs. Sandbach Sunsets are up against the Cavac Porkers. Obviously, Pork will be looking to carry on his high scoring streak and keep it going. Portland Lumberjacks got their bye week against the Rainy Cardinals. Whitford Educators coming up against the Bognor Regis Falcons. When you need to win to get to the guaranteed the top 3 spot, it's not really the one you want to come up against, but it's looking like it could be a close game. They're probably teams on bye. Who's the lot? So you've got the Cloners on a bye for the Pandas. We've lost Tankdale as well. Oh, Whitworth's got Barkley coming back, Dick's coming back, even playing Love, DJ Moore. Yes, it shouldn't be that close. I think Whitworth Edgecourt should be enough to get into third spot and potentially win the division. This is come number one spot come the playoffs, which is a bit crazy. That's how the West Conference seems to be at the moment. The East Conference is not so tight, but the West Conference is there's going to be some good rivalries over the years, I think. Who else have we got? The Burnham Trust Pandas, who are obviously sitting in fifth. If they get the win, they'll be guaranteed to stay in the top half. So you'd imagine they should be the Birmingham Giants, but obviously John did have a cracking score last week, and if he can keep that up, it could potentially knock the Burnham Trust Pandas out of the playoffs as well, going by looking at the scores. I'm finding it hard to pick a game of the week in this one, to be honest. Though. It's got to go to Belfast bench Bournemouth against the Crew Juggernaut, so that'll be the game of the week. Probably closely followed by Sandbach against Cavite.